With Kevin Lynch, Tom Hanneman back on a Timberwolves fast break following the Wolves' 110-108 win in Dallas. The Mavericks with a chance to pull this one out, but they miss a three-point shot. And Andrew Wiggins, a shot with 19 seconds left, proves to be the game winner. But in the end, it was the leadership of Karl-Anthony Towns that got this thing done.
Yeah, not only leadership, like you said, Tom, but it's also the production. I mean, if you watch this game in the fourth quarter, watch Minnesota's offensive possessions, they ran that same exact play every single time. Just about every time they got into a half-court type of offensive situation, it was get Towns the ball in that low left block, and if that double-teaming player came, he got the basketball out to the open shooter, and that's really where Wiggins got that last shot that won it for the Wolves. Or if that double-teaming player didn't come, then Towns was looking for the shot himself. So good offensive execution, I thought, by Minnesota at the end, and that was a big factor in them winning this game.
Final game against Dirk Nowitzki for the Mavericks was an interesting one. He hit a three. Luka Doncic was solid, but the Wolves, shooting just under 49%, they hit 10 threes, find a way to the winner's circle. Ryan Saunders very pleased with Karl-Anthony Towns and his mindset tonight.
Just an aggression in terms of and letting the defense, taking what the defense gave him. I mean, he made a couple great plays. Josh made a couple great cuts at the end. Dario was open. Wig was open. We got to our spacing, but Karl was very unselfish, and he was, there's a reason he's an All-NBA player. He puts up numbers like this, and he does it when there's three guys guarding him. So it's a huge credit to him.
Just 4 games to go this season for the Timberwolves, starting Friday night against Dwayne Wade, his final game against the Wolves, and the Miami Heat team. Sunday, Oklahoma City comes to town, a game televised by ABC, and then next Tuesday, the home finale against the Toronto Raptors. Wolves beat Miami in South Florida on December 30th. Karl-Anthony Towns had a remarkable game in that one, so Minnesota hoping to get a sweep against a Miami team fighting for their playoff lives right now.
Yeah, I mean, the next 2 games are against teams in that 8th spot, or at least fighting for that 8th spot. You got Oklahoma City right after, Tom, but Dwayne Wade's final game when it comes to that Miami game come Friday should be interesting. And it was kind of cool how Glenn Taylor was at the game tonight in Dallas and gave Nowitzki a little present and talked to Big Dirk at the end of this game. He might do the same thing with Dwayne Wade coming up Friday night. At least I wouldn't be surprised if he gave him something.
Wolves will say farewell to another legend Friday night, Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat. Hope you'll join us at 6:30 for Wolves Live ahead of that game.